Hey, what's up? It's the information minister once again, doing what I do is how I do it on a Friday night. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find something. Yeah, we gonna focus on the Malcolm X tape right here, right next to the other stuff. but yeah, really, I wanted to just do this video to focus on one thing really, and what that basically is. Can I get some music, please, man? Please. But what I really wanted to focus on this joint, man. Me and my sister, or my queen, my lady, a beautiful black woman over here who I love to death. We went to the Moore Science Temple today for the first time, and we're gonna, well, I know I'm planning on making that commitment and claiming my nationality. But the point that we was trying, yeah, that was cool. You can go back to the other one. Yeah, the special ed joint. Yeah. But anyway, what we were talking about was basically, or what really struck me today, because they briefly talked about holidays. You know what I mean? And like, what really hit me today was just how much money, is, every year we give the holidays, whether it's Valentine's Day, Halloween, Christmas, blah, blah, blah. They can always count on Christmas, Black Friday, and all of that stuff to take care of the economy. They call it Black Friday because after people spend so much money, the economy is back in the black, no matter how the economic year was. So it's just a fiscal, how the holiday that's supposed to be praising the birth of their so-called savior is just merely a fiscal rescue. You know what I mean? They just use it to, but anyway, so I'm just saying that to say quickly, like, we really need to invest in our own, because culture is so important. Culture is what's going to save us, not this white man's dying culture, but a culture where we have our own holidays, where we put ourselves in the black, buying our own products, buying our own, whatever it is, our garments, or doing whatever rituals we choose to perform. We get them from our sources and we empower ourselves. But anyway, yeah, that was just something I wanted to get off my chest, as far as the holidays are concerned, because holidays, man, we are giving away, we empower everybody else. And it's certain things, small things that we can be doing. If we just take back our mind, that we can take back the rest of our land and our wealth and so forth like that. And I hate to focus on wealth a lot, but really it's the only thing I got in common with, like, cats with no knowledge of self. I'm thinking, like, maybe at least we can all agree on that. At least we can all try and get some more money and try to ease our living conditions, so maybe we can get the freedom to think spiritually. But anyway, what I wanted to do was just get my baby's opinion on the meeting, and, like, just get her insight on stuff. So that's about it. So I'm gonna put this phone over here. New jack swinging. All right. Yeah, I'm an old school hip hop head. But anyway, I just want to get my girl's opinion real quick. So, baby, if you could enlighten us on what you saw, how you felt about what they were talking about.
Okay, well, I felt that everything was great at the Moorish Science Temple this evening. It was very informative, in addition to being an inspiration in my life. It just, exposed a lot of things that I'm sure we as black people, as a nation, as a whole, may not understand. Pretty much speaking about our story instead of his story. And I find that it's very important just for us to pretty much know who we are, to know that we are the kings and queens. We are, the God-ordained people, but it's just all, in your mind and how you perceive things. And one thing that I just wanted to share with, for those who are, listening to this is just to, definitely read up on your history, because they're not teaching it in any of the schools. So you would definitely have to, find out the information for yourself. Just do as much research as possible to know your actual nationality, in addition to actually knowing what your birthrights are and what you initially stand for, instead of having to stand instead of you having to, stand for someone else's beliefs, stand for your own rights and who you believe in, and that goes back to knowing, your own history, where you came from, which will definitely provide you with much more insight on what's going on today and what will be happening in the future, and pretty much how you can prepare yourself for that. So I believe that the Moorish Science Temple is something that, us as blacks must all go and at least become a part of, so that way you can be exposed to the truth instead of what's being watered down nowadays, because a lot of these things that are going on, such as the Facebook and iPads and all of that, it's pretty much distraction. Nowadays it's really time to look at the bigger picture and just dive deep into your history before slavery, just to the beginning of time, which I believe will provide much more leeway and more insight to how you can prepare yourself and be ready for the future and what is soon to come. So I just wanted to share with everyone that the Moorish Science Temple is something that us as black people must get much more involved with in order to, save someone else that may be lost. I feel that it may be a place where someone who is lost can be found. And I just would like to leave this final statement by just stating that the world is yours. As long as you have it in your mind, you can do it, and no one can stop you.
Thank you, baby. All right, so that's cool. And I wanted my queen to be on that joint, because really, man, it really has to be the women who pick up this particular, and not just saying just with the Moorish Science Temple, but just anything dealing with knowledge itself in this direction, the spiritual path for establishing God's kingdom for our people here. We need our women to do it, because they're the ones who teach the children. You know what I mean? And right now, our sisters aren't, and it's not their fault alone, but I'm saying it's like they're not up on game right now. So they're doing what they think is right, but of course they're not being taught the whole, they're not being shown everything. So they'll go out, they'll get the degrees, and they'll make themselves certified slaves, but they're not able to teach or able to transfer over something to that child that is going to give him that spiritual fortitude that he can use in his life to be a true king on the planet, or to at least have a peaceful life, minus the nonsense, you know what I mean? So that's why I wanted my queen on here spitting on that, because we really need that.
And we also need to just rise up as a nation. Just look at the bigger picture of things. Your mind, I believe it definitely is a terrible thing to waste.
Yeah, no doubt.
And, whatever, we just need to rise as a nation and just get,
make
go
that.
ahead and start the movement, go ahead and start the initiative to just become better people.
Yeah, no doubt. And with that being said, I guess we're going to sign off on this week's outing, because, really, man, we do have to do it. Everybody else is doing it. We got to say, and, every time you hear me talking, you're going to be hearing me talking about Project Malachi and other things that are going to help establish the black safety net, so that we ain't got to worry about nothing, man. We can do that shit. But anyway, peace to everybody out there. Big up Southside Richmond, baby! And, yeah, that's what it is. Peace to all the guys and nerves. Salam alaikum. Peace to all the Muslims out there. Peace to all the Christians who want better. And peace to all my people. Peace to all my Latinos. Peace to all my Asiatics. What is born? Peace. Gone.